What is up, guys? Today we're going to be looking at the 5th tier TACK shooter. So let's take a look at this upgrade. So we're going to be looking at not the Inferno Ring or the Super Maelstrom. I haven't even unlocked the Super Maelstrom yet, but we're going to be looking at the TACK zone. And the description is pretty simple. Many tacks. And the Overdrive upgrade shot really fast. And this just looks like a massive upgrade from that. So let's see exactly what this can do. It's not actually that expensive. It's really not that expensive compared to some of the upgrades. Also, I might be getting the wrong, getting the wrong path. Never mind, it's the bottom path. But I actually needed those upgrades anyway. So let's get even more tacks, TACK Sprayer, Overdrive, and the TACK Zone. It's only 17,000. It's pretty cheap, but that looks very awesome. I like the skull with the red eyes on the top, pretty nice. So let's just test it. I actually haven't seen what this tower can do. So let's just send. Let's put the count up to 50 and see what it can defend. So let's firstly send, I don't know, 50 purple. Okay, it can easily deal with that. Okay, fine. What about 50 zebra balloons? Not zebra for all you American viewers. I'm in fact English and I'm not going to say zebra, although I just said it twice. So yeah, okay, fine. I'm kind of underestimating this a bit. Let's test it out against some rainbows as well. Yeah, okay, it's starting to get a bit further, but again, these tacks, I don't know, I think it must be the Pierce, because that is really nice. And of course, this must be really good against ceramic popping power as well. Yep, you can see, pretty nice upgrade. So far, nothing has got past. We're going to test it against a Moab now. Let's put the countdown to 1, and we'll send a couple of Moabs. And then we'll test it against a couple of fortified things as well. So one Moab against this TACK shooter. You don't really think of TACK shooters against Moabs as being that good. And yes, it is not that good against a Moab. I mean, it does defend it. I think, let's put the count back to 20, I think. Yeah, and then we'll send 20 Moabs. Let's see if this, because the Pierce is pretty good in this. Against one mob, it's not that great, but I think against something like 20, the Pierce is really going to help it, and it's going to pop them all at once. Which means it's it's a pretty good tower, considering its price is so cheap. Yes, so it pops every single mobs, and indeed some of the balloons inside, but not many balloons inside. So yeah, the Pierce does really help it on that. It could pop 20 of those successfully down to balloons. Didn't really do that well against the balloon, so you can see I'm losing an absolute ton of lives here. Let's send a BFB just to see what happens. I just sent 20 BFBs. I guess it doesn't really matter too much because the Pierce is really good. But yeah, I didn't actually mean to send 20 BFBs. Oh my god, look at that on the fast motion. It's very fast, and you can see I think it will actually pop all of these BFBs down to mobs. Yes, it does actually pop all of these down to mobs, and it does some damage. It even pops one of the mobs, maybe one or two of the mobs. So actually, it's pretty good against condensed Moab class balloons. Now, let's send some fortified ceramic balloons. Let's send that's about 200, I think. I clipped that quite a few times. And you can see the Pierce really helps it here, although it is going to struggle and it's not going to defend all of this. So, that's not that great. I thought it would defend that, and of course, camo balloons. It's not going to be able to defend camo balloons, is it? Because it's a TACK shooter. I mean, if you got a village up, or that the wizard upgrade that can actually pop camo and reveal camo to balloons in the radius. I think it's shimmer. It's basically like a monkey village upgrade. But yeah, it can't pop camo balloons, which really sucks. But I think for the price, it's a fair upgrade. It's not that bad. It's really not that bad, actually. It's good. It's got good popping power. You can see I sent an absolute ton of regen rainbows here, and it will do a good job against it. A pretty good job against it, actually, although they are going to start regrowing a lot. Hopefully this doesn't lag out my computer too much. So yeah, let's just test it against a few more things. Let's send oh my god, just to see how much damage it would actually do. And again, I just sent 20. It's going to take a while for these oh my gods to actually reach the TACK shooter, which gives me time to talk about my Discord server. If you want, you can join my Discord server. The link is always in the description. I'd really appreciate it if you guys would join. It's actually pretty active at the moment, so it'd be nice if you could join. And let's see if the TACK shooter does any damage to these ZOMGs. And it does look like it's going to do a bit of damage, but again, Mob popping power isn't its greatest thing. It's really good against popping condensed lower Moab class balloons like the Mobs, maybe BFBs, although it needs something to clean up the balloons inside. But yeah, it does a decent job against these zombie guns. It gets them down to the plaster, but it doesn't quite strike. Maybe on this turn it would strike, maybe not. No, I don't think it will. Actually, no, it does pop some of the ZMGs. Interesting. So, in all, I think it's a good tower. I think the price is fair. You can see I can sell it for 14,000. Not too expensive. Really not that expensive at all for what it can actually do. I think it's one of your best bets for cheap and decent popping power, although the camo is kind of annoying. It can't pop camo. But again, you'll probably have a village up by then. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, and see you in the next video.